Winter Games.
Congressman Mike Coffman went off today, angry over the long-delayed and over-budget VA hospital in Aurora. The Republican sits on an oversight committee in Congress, and today he oversaw some sassy responses.
I just don't know how you could not have answers to these questions and be in the position that you're in. You've either not answered or evaded a number of questions today that are very basic to this particular construction project. I'm just stunned at your lack of knowledge on this project, that anything that occurred the day before you got there, somehow you don't know. I will ask Dr. Shulkin and ask the President to clean house, and that's what he should have done from day one, and it hasn't been done.
What had Congressman Coffman so riled up isn't just that the VA hospital is $1 billion over budget, or that it'll cost another $300 million to equip, or that it's opening years later than expected. As he told our Marshall Zellinger today on Next, it's the fact that this new hospital is bigger, yet somehow smaller.
The new VA hospital will open in August. But we just found out the old hospital near 9th in Colorado will stay open for another 3 to 5 years.
How is it that you're just bringing this to public light now?
I thought we've been transparent on the issue of the challenges with the PAC team capacity at the new facility. I'll have to look into that, sir, if we haven't been transparent.
Ralph Galati, the director of the VA's Rocky Mountain Network, took a lot of heat from Congressman Mike Coffman, who accused him of knowing for years that the VA intended to keep the old hospital open once the new one was ready.
What they tend to do is they tend to hold information that they know up until the last minute that they have to disclose it, because they think that mitigates their public relations disaster.
The congressman spoke with me from D.C. after we found out the old hospital is needed because it has 60 primary care exam rooms. The shiny new campus, 34.
It's beautiful looking, but it's inefficient.
The VA uses something called patient-aligned care teams, PAC teams, as part of primary care for veterans. The old building has room for 20 of these teams. The new building, 12. That means some of the PAC teams will stay in the old hospital.
As time evolved, the patient-aligned care teams came into existence. They take up more space than the regular clinics do, and that has resulted.
Well, that's still not an explanation. I mean, the fact is that you have X number of primary care personnel, no matter how they're arranged.
Explain to anybody living in Colorado or just a taxpayer how we should be okay with spending $2 billion on a new home and keeping the old home.
It is offensive to the veterans who have made tremendous sacrifices in defense of this country, and is offensive to the taxpayers that are footing the bill.
For Next, I'm Marshall Zellinger.
So as if staying in the old building isn't insulting enough to taxpayers and veterans, the VA is planning to send other overflow services to Loveland.